Do you want to write a sales page that actually converts? I'm about to share my 5-step recipe. In the digital world, you only have a few seconds to capture someone's attention or they will move on to something else. It may seem impossible to very quickly show them why they should buy your offer, but it can be done. And the key is knowing what you need to say and in what order so your target market hits that buy button every time. I'm Pamela Wilson and I coach people to build profitable businesses. Subscribe to my channel and let's grow your profits together. Here's the big secret. The best sales pages have all the conversion ingredients of a live sales conversation. The sales page recipe that I'll share in this video is going to guarantee that you include all of those essential conversion ingredients. Even if you're not used to writing sales pages, even if you're not a copywriter, we're going to work on this together. So I want to ask you to bookmark this video, and that way you can play it, pause it, and review it anytime you need to create a sales page. Your sales page will engage with your prospects starting from the headline. It'll make readers think about their challenges and why they want to solve them. It will convince visitors that they have found a smart and trustworthy solution. So let's start with step 1. The first thing you need to do is to gather your sales page ingredients. Look, if you've done any kind of cooking, you know what I'm talking about. The process of cooking moves a lot faster when you assemble all the ingredients that you're going to need in one place before you start to cook. And if you work with a professional copywriter to write your sales page, they're going to ask for these exact same ingredients. So I want you to gather them before you start writing your high converting sales page. Here's what you need. You need a detailed description of why people search for your solution. How do they describe their challenges in their own words? And you need a detailed description of what they're going to experience when they use your product or your service. You also want to be aware of common objections that people may have about purchasing your offer. What stops them from hitting that buy button? Maybe they have thoughts like, this will never work for me, my situation is too difficult to fix, or this will take too much time, I can't afford it. I want you to think through all of those common objections, and before you write your sales page, think about how you're going to answer those objections so that you can weave that information into your copy. Then I want you to think about what makes your offer different. Describe what makes your solution better than your competition. After that, gather 5 to 7 of your very best testimonials, plus any awards that you won, any organizations you belong to that would make sense on your sales page, maybe any certifications that you hold. All of these together build trust and authority. You also want a concise description of your offer. How does it work and what exactly can your customer expect? Include things like time frames, lists of content like X number of modules, X number of lessons, X amount of coaching time, X number of workbooks or checklists. All of those details will help to sell your offer. You want to add a call to action with pricing and package descriptions because you're going to need to explain what people get at every pricing level. And then you need your guarantee terms. If possible, I want you to try to offer a guarantee and make that guarantee memorable by giving it a name and pairing it with an image. Step 2, I want you to prepare your sales page work area. Writing a sales page feels different than writing a blog post or an informational email, and that's because sales pages focus on conversion. Sales pages are designed to move people from feeling interested to taking decisive action, and that starts with the sales page structure itself. Now you might wonder, how long should my sales page be? Well, your offer price point is going to determine your sales page length. Think about it. You don't have to think too hard about spending $20. You might think a little bit about spending $200, and you may need a lot of information before you plunk down $2,000 or $20,000. The more your offer costs, the more information that you need to share with prospects so that they can make the best decision for them. Now, how can you design your sales page for conversions? Well, start with a landing page format, and this means there should be no external navigation, no menu bar, no footer, no sidebar. All attention should go directly to the copy and the images on your sales page and nothing else. Then I want you to use centered headlines. These are called crossheads, and they help to break up the content on the page. Add a lot of white space as well. That's going to help people to focus on your copy. Now, which images should you add to your sales page? Well, I recommend using mock-up images of your offer to help your product or service to feel tangible. If you're selling a product, create a single hero image that depicts everything that's included in one single image. And if you're selling a service, look for images that show people who look like your happy customers. Use additional images to add visual interest to the page as well. Aim to include at least one image in each roll of the screen. If you're able to, include a generous guarantee like we spoke about earlier, because that is going to make it easier for people to say yes. A visual representation of that guarantee, like a badge or a symbol, can help to make your guarantee memorable. Step 3, combine copy and images for a sales page that converts. Here's what your sales page needs to feature. You might want to write these things down. First, you need a you-focused headline. This is a headline that features the strongest benefit that your offer delivers. Here's an example. Get the flexibility and strength that you had in your 30s in just 15 minutes a day. Now notice that that headline starts with a strong verb and it focuses on a primary benefit, and it's you focused. It's written directly to the reader. Then I want you to paint the current pain. That is hard to say. Then I want you to paint the current pain. Use the top section to show how you understand the current pain they're in, the challenges and frustrations that your prospect is experiencing right now. After that, I want you to describe a better future. Copywriters sometimes call this future casting. What you'll do is to paint a picture of what life could look like once their pain is taken away and all their challenges are solved. Present your solution in the next section, and you're going to name and claim your offer. This is where you'll use your hero shot, your product image, or your images of happy customers. That's also where you're going to start explaining your solution. And as you explain what your offer delivers, be sure to talk about both benefits and features. Features describe the specifications of your offer. Things like how many hours are included, how many pages, lessons, what exactly tangibly does the offer deliver. And then benefits describe the results of all of the features. You can combine these two together by using this structure. Feature so you can benefit. An example of that is a 5-page checklist so you can ensure your sales page will convert prospects to customers. After that, I want you to share testimonials. Use customer testimonials, including a headshot, a name, and 2 to 3 key sentences that describe the benefits that your customers experience after using your product or service. Ask them to take action after that. This is your call to action section. You're going to be showing pricing options, and consider offering payment plans here as well. You can offer a single payment pay in full option and a multiple payment option, especially if your offer price is high enough that your ideal customer may not have that single payment amount on hand. After that, I want you to show your guarantee. Now, you don't need to guarantee books or other low-priced products, but for higher-priced offers, putting a guarantee helps prospects to feel more confident about handing over their credit card. In step 4, you're going to continue to add sales page ingredients as needed. Now, if you're wondering how to write a sales page that converts for a high-end product, well, it's easy. You want to use the same ingredients I just spelled out, just repeat them to make the page longer. And again, here are the ingredients for a sales page. Write these down. Headline, then you're going to paint the current pain, then you'll describe a better future. After that, you present your solution, then you'll explain your solution with features and benefits. After that, you want to share testimonials. Then you'll show pricing options. After that, you'll provide a guarantee. And if you're selling a higher priced product or service, you'll just repeat some of those sections and share additional information as the page goes on. It's as simple as that. Step 5, I want you to serve up your sales page so you can start testing the response. If you're wondering how to write a sales page once and for all, well, here's the thing to know. You create this sales page and it's going to last a while, but not forever, because sales page styles change. Your offer may change. You may have newer and better testimonials. You might even raise your price. And that's why it's smart to think of your sales page as today's version and not the forever version of your sales page, because as time goes on, your needs are going to change, and so will your sales page, and that's totally fine. The good news is that once you have this basic sales page conversion recipe in place, updating your sales page is going to be easy. Instead of wondering how to write a sales page from scratch, you'll just be updating small sections, and that is a whole lot easier than starting from scratch. Congratulations, you have what it takes to write an amazing sales page. But what if you haven't proven your offer yet? It's impossible to sell something unless you 100% believe in it. And the best way to know for sure that your offer is great is to test it. And for that, you need to watch this video next. I'll see you over there.